Alright, we're starting. We're starting the
Chocolate
thing.
ring copyrighted?
Yes.
No, it's not.
No.
I
Yes.
hope Tay doesn't like give us a copyright strike.
I doubt that, but you know.
Your camera's like tilted. Sad.
What do you want to use the camera?
I don't know.
Does everyone want to see my precious beard?
Does everyone want to see us in robes?
Huh? I don't think anyone wants to see our us in robes. Is the camera even on? Is it even working? Webcam. Yes, my disgusting beard.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it is pretty big. Here, now I'm to the size. Okay, I only see you. It's perfect. What do you think?
Obvious.
Poggers. Anyway, don't worry. This is gonna go. This will be shaved.
First shape the camera.
Everyone's been making me self-conscious about it. Honestly, I don't care, cause it's just a beard. Who cares? Anyway, we're going to investigate whatever. It's a beard.
Okay, enough chocolate rain.
Get in the shot. Get.
This is child abuse. This is verbal abuse.
I don't care. Okay, we're gonna investigate. How are you, fam? I'm very good, actually.
Good evening.
We're going to investigate Rick Steves' criminal record.
First, let's look at his Wikipedia article to see who Rick Steves exactly is.
My beard does look trash, though. What the fuck is this thing? Is it coming out of the side?
It's gonna be porous.
Anyway.
Right, okay, let's look at his Wikipedia article.
Let's look at his Wikipedia article. Let me bring up the browser.
Browser source. Powered by source.
Browser source. Oh, let's go to google.com.
Alright.
Yay.
I have it on my phone, so you don't really have to.
Oh god, what the...
I kind of like that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming out of here. Okay. So we're going to look up Rick Steves, and we're going to see who he is.
No, but
Rick Steves Europe.
it's his website. I know
Tours, travel,
Use Wikipedia
TV,
article.
vacations. This is why we're
Wait a minute.
doing this
Is it a travel
poor man.
agency?
Rick Steves has a travel agency? No, he does not.
Bruh.
Anyway, no one even cares. How do I go back? Go back.
Escape Rick Steves.
Oh no.
Travel
Okay,
blog.
well, there's no escaping Rick Steves.
Let's just
Go back to
go.
google.com. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Google.com is Rick Steves.
www.google.com.
How old is he?
Alright, let's look up Rick Steves.
He's 65. Wow, he's
You know
old.
what? Fine, here. Even better, I'm just gonna share my screen. I'm just gonna open one tiny tab out of the millions that I have open. And we'll just
How do you
use
not
that.
get OCD from all of this?
I just don't. Okay. Here, this will make everyone happy.
You know that, like,
Doesn't that make
people
everyone
go
happy? Alright, let's look. What even is my search history? What type of activity rooms
Are
do...
you scared?
Yes.
I can just read off his Wikipedia articles right here on my phone.
No, I'm gonna look it up myself.
Wikipedia articles right there.
I don't care.
He's 6 feet tall.
He's 6 foot. What the fuck? Alright, look at this man. So, where is his extensive criminal record?
His personal life is pretty short, by the way.
His personal life is... He
He's
is
an active-
Lutheran
Excuse me.
Christian and has written and hosted educational videos on subjects such as Martin Luther and the European Reformation.
He's Norwegian.
This isn't the criminal record we're looking for.
He divorced his wife in 2010.
And we're still gonna make fun of this guy.
It's kind of concerning that his personal life is pretty short. Let's just be honest here. That's very concerning.
That is very super concerning. Steves with tourists in Italy. So where was he born? He was born in California. He was born in America. So let's go to YouTube. You know what? We're gonna need a new incognito window for this one.
Oh God.
YouTube.com. Alright, are we ready for this?
No.
Rick Steves. This is why. Let's
Madrid.
go.
It's Barcelona, Catalonia.
Let's go to his playlists. Let's see. Didn't he have a full one for Spain?
Yes, you have an entire one for Spain.
Oh no! Oh no!
Spain,
There it is.
Portugal, and the other country.
All right.
So,
Let's start. This is what the real criminal record is here.
We
Okay.
begin with the Majesty of Madrid, where it all started. This is where we found out a bit about this criminal.
This criminal, yes, he is a criminal indeed. Now that it goes to YouTube and stuff. Okay, let us start with the Majesty of Madrid.
Back with more of the best of Europe. This time we're in Madrid. Palaces, paseo, and perhaps Europe's finest ham, jamón.
Now, I don't like seeing this very super American man wearing pedophile glasses eating this ham. I don't know what it is. I hate it. Anyway, and he says jamón.
Thanks for joining us.
I mean, no, he is wrong though. That's how you pronounce it.
He eats it
Jamón.
though. He just devours it.
The way he eats it.
All on the one.
But that is nothing compared to how he later holds a fucking spoon.
We're not there yet. No
We're
spoilers.
not there yet. No
Don't
spoilers.
spoil the plot.
Don't spoil the plot. We don't want to spoil the plot. We don't want to spoil is the camera good? It's only picking up my luscious beard. Get in the shot.
I am in the shot. Now I'm at the ceiling. I like the ceiling than me.
Good. Anyway, back to Rick Steves. What is he doing now?
Europe.
Rick Steves Europe.
It's like
Majesty of Madrid. This is going to be
Madrid is
terrible.
once the capital of the mightiest empire on earth.
Are you already?
You know what gets me? You know what it is that gets me? The fucking casual. He's wearing what are those khakis? I don't know what those are. He's wearing khakis. That casual blue shirt. And look at that stance.
He looks like
has
that
his shirt-
history teacher.
He has his shirt in his pocket. He has his hand holding onto his bag with one arm. He thinks he's so cool being a tourist. This is what tourists look like. He's the idol for all American tourists. Casual blue shirt, khaki pants, a fucking backpack, and he only has to, and he's holding it with only one hand. One hand only. It only has to be one hand. That's how you make an impression, alright? That's how you look cool. You got it? He looks like a very more Christian version of Chad Tronic.
He does.
He's got the
Redneck
blue
Chad.
shirt. Redneck Chad.
Shut it. Great glory days. We'll experience the majesty of the palaces and museums, and we'll enjoy today's Madrid at its fun-loving best.
Days, Madrid. Keep it. Oh, remember that room? Keep in
I've
mind.
been there.
I've been there. Keep in mind, we have been in Madrid
I'm better at jazz than you.
various times.
Actually, once.
So.
You've been there once.
So
Shut up.
the airport doesn't count.
The airport does not count. Shut up. We've only been there once.
We've been to Madrid several times to the airport, but we've only actually toured and stayed in the central part of Madrid once, and that was back in 2018. So anyway, but we still know
Was evocative art,
provocative art,
really up to a bull bar.
a bull
Entrance
bar,
to
of
Spain's
course.
imposing Civil War memorial.
I love how we're.
The
I love we're not even 1 minute in and he's already talking about bulls and flamenco dancing. Because of course that's all Americans know about Spain is bullfighting and flamenco dancing.
Delve deep into Picasso's greatest masterpiece and munch on pig's ears during a tapas crawl.
Pig's
Ew.
ears.
Crunchy
Kinda
from
looks
the
Spanish.
southwest of Europe,
Crunchy.
Spain dominates the Iberian Peninsula.
That weirdly
Its
did look
capital,
Spanish.
That's the most simplistic map I've ever seen. Can I just
is
find a
guarded by
JPEG
the Royal
online?
Palace on
You
the
had to draw.
Prado Museum.
Look at that even better map. It's just a green airbrush on a light yellow beige background with some JPEGs on it.
Yeah. Have we been to, I
Yes,
know,
we have been to that place.
well, we've been to this one. That doesn't strike me. We've been to all these three. We've been to these three.
We have been there.
We have been here, we've been here, we've been here, we've been here.
From
Anyway,
here, we side trip to El Escorial and the Valley of the Fallen.
we haven't been there. Those are on the outskirts.
I've been there.
I've been there. Look how the way he's holding his jacket.
What happened to his backpack? I just kind of forgot it.
What happened to his backpack? Did someone steal it because he was only holding it with one hand?
And at the hotel, and just only bring his phone in his pocket, not his money, nothing else. You too much of a Chad for this.
Such a Chad. I mean,
Wait, hold on. Are you even
people do wear their jackets over their shoulders, but they don't hold it like they're some high class whatever.
Are you even legally allowed to walk into his flowers?
Modern urban sprawl surrounding an
No.
environment easy to navigate historic center. We'll limit our visit to this old core.
He's struggling against the sound of the environment. He's like shouting into the mic.
People-friendly squares.
Friendly squares.
Cars off the sidewalks.
You know, friendly
I've been there.
friendly squares. I last time I remember being in a square in Madrid, I remember almost being assaulted by a big like Elmo dude, like someone dressed in a big Elmo.
Didn't we
outfit.
watch one of the African sellers get arrested?
What?
Didn't we watch one of the African sellers get arrested?
Yes, there are a lot of like. It's always like a bunch of Africans. They just come in and they like sell stuff on the streets. I'm not like being stereotypical. Like it actually like it's always Africans. I don't know why.
They were. You could see it in their body appearance that they were literally African.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
They're just they're African people literally come over to Spain and places like tourist spaces and try to like sell stuff and pirated copies of whatever. And then we actually witnessed one of those people get arrested.
Like
it was great.
the police car came by and like people just started get their stuff and leave, and people who can't leave in time got straight up arrested.
Oh yeah. They were trying to leave. Oh man.
Show off their original elegance. The historic center is
If one of those poor people could get like a permit or an actual job, then that wouldn't happen.
Cab ride from Madrid's lively main square, the Puerta del Sol. It's a hub for the metro, buses, city celebrations, and a busy pedestrian shopping zone.
Yes,
And in
definitely.
the old center, it seems there's a surprise around every corner.
Oh yeah, I don't remember seeing that. I remember seeing an overweight Spider-Man with a little chicken Spider-Man.
I remember over here, Scott Spider-Man.
And he was just shouting at random people. I remember this going
I remember
on.
seeing like one Pimento guy. There he goes with the signature pose.
Here he is with his back. He stole his backpack back, or he just stole someone else's backpack so he could look cool.
A place famous for food Spaniards are crazy about. If Spain
I'm not
had a
crazy
national
about.
food, it would probably be.
I'm crazy about. Oh
You're
yeah,
The eatery, called the Museum of Ham, is tastefully decorated.
Museum of Ham.
Unless you're a
What's it say?
vegetarian or a pig. This cheap and cherry stand-up bar is an assembly line of meaty treats.
Oh yeah, they have machines for that. Why aren't they using them?
So in Spain, you don't just say ham.
No, we have different
You
kinds.
don't just say ham.
Those different kinds there. Like for example, jamón granadino or bellota extra or salamanca. You know the different.
I'm gonna drink some
So what do we
water.
have here?
So here we have a regular jamón serrano, and we have iberico. This one.
Take a shot for every time this makes me cringe.
This guy has
Look at this.
his face looks depressed. Dead inside.
No, he looks like he has no idea what he's listening to. He like doesn't understand a word. He's just there to look cool.
Looks like this guy looks like the most stereotypical Spanish guy ever. Like there's like millions of people who could choose to be a tour guide. And he specifically picked this guy because he looks Spanish.
I can taste that. That's how you eat it. That's how you eat that shit. Not like that.
He just absorbed it.
He just absorbed. No, that's not how you eat it. That's not how you eat that shit. That's not how you eat that shit. Dude, this guy fucking, look, he's like tasting the flavor. He's savoring it. He's like knows what he's tasting.
Take a bite, savor it.
Just that bite. And then this guy. Look, he's closing his eyes. He's enjoying that.
Like Ratatouille
juicy
moment.
Piece of. It's a Ratatouille moment. And while this guy is like. This guy eats. The other guy eats. This guy absorbs.
Absorb the nutrients.
Absorb the nutrients. Tasting is for weenies.
Turks dominance over the Europeans. It's only the beginning.
As half-blooded Europeans, I'm still questioning whether or not it's right to make fun of this poor guy. But at the same time, after the way he treated our food, I don't care. He just absorbed it. He chooses for like 2 seconds. He starts talking. But guy, did you just swallow it? You just swallow it? Oh my god!
He swallowed a whole and just named a random thing that it tastes like.
He just the other guy like fucking like Ratatouille was. Man, this is so juicy and good. This guy. So anyway. What is going on in the chat? Hey, George. I remember once I went to Maryland and there was a guy in a SpongeBob costume dancing around. And then the guy took the SpongeBob costume off in front of everyone. It's so old, man. I can't be the only one who enjoys your other content, right? I'm sure not a Roblox kid.
The less Roblox kids, the more happier society is.
The less Roblox kid, the happier society is. I mean, you're probably. I mean, we have 2 viewers in chat. You're probably not the only one. Honestly, I'm just having. I don't really care about viewers right now. I'm just having fun making fun of this poor guy. What did he say?
Running free in the mountains.
Running free in the mountains.
Running free in the mountains. My guy, you barely tasted it. Look, okay. How many? Let's
Stop!
Let's
Don't
count.
repeat this 500 times. Just continue.
No. We gotta time this guy. All right. How
Come
many
on,
seconds?
get the stopwatch.
Get the stopwatch. How many seconds does it take this guy to
Stop.
from first bite to swallowing it? How long does it take him?
5, 4, go. Start.
3, 2, 1.
Pause.
4 seconds. 4
4
seconds.
seconds for Spanish guy to absorb the flavor.
4 seconds. Now watch this guy. Watch this guy. Now we're at Steve's.
6 seconds.
He says, "Oh, the other viewers meet." Yeah, that's right. Are you sure it was 6
I'm pretty sure I went too fast to calculate correctly.
4 seconds for this guy. 3,
Wait,
2, 1, go.
Acorns.
It got stuck. Hold
I think
on.
I'm bad. I think I'm bad.
Hold on. That was about 6.
Yeah, it's under a second, no matter what.
It's under a second. What? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Happy pigs.
Fucking, but not even 4 seconds. He did my guy.
Yeah, I feel like he's like an alien trying to describe what human taste is like. That's the best way I can describe this
He's
guy.
trying. Oh my god, it makes me cringe so hard. He's not even like tasting it or anything.
Can we just move on, please? I'm tired of this guy tasting ham.
I died again. We need to show this to the mother. Oh my god. The way he running free in the mountains, more like absorbing.
I've been there!
Traffic-free chunk of 17th century Spain.
I've been there. I got assaulted by. What was the guy's name?
You got assaulted? I don't remember that being part of
Fuck.
vacation.
Hold on. Let me go back to good old 2018 for this one. What was his name? Charlie Chaplin, was it? I don't
Wait,
know.
what? You got assaulted by Charlie Chaplin? He died like years ago, didn't he?
Yes.
Like more than 20
I
years
got
ago?
haunted by his ghost. Hold on, that's.
Was it one of those like
somewhere.
invisible guys?
No, that was something else.
I think I got assaulted by one of them. And they forced him to take a picture with them.
Here it is. This is poor guy.
He looks like a Charlie Chaplin.
Hold on, how? All right, I'm like 30%. I don't. All right, I want to make sure it sees this. Real picture of me
Just
getting assaulted by Charlie Chaplin at the same place. Same place, same statue. Same statue. Oh my god, this guy, I swear. I'm losing my voice.
Good.
Oh my god, remember that? It's where you
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
that's for
unicorn
sure.
thing.
Or finding a treasure at the Sunday coin market. It's an inviting place for people to gather. The square is filled with emblems of Spain's powerful past. Bronze reliefs under the lampposts show how upon this stage, much of Spanish history was played out. The square hosted bullfights. It was the scene
Of
of
course it did.
generations of carnival gaiety.
At least
During
mentioning the other things that
many
happened.
suspected heretics were tried here and punished. In this case,
Yeah, in that plaza, it's hard to imagine. At that plaza, they held fucking executions there.
thankfully the brutality of the
Still-
insurrection is long gone.
Look
He
at
just
look.
described a brutal history that just casually sits there.
Yeah, I love how this guy has no shame. He just sits around a couple. Of course they probably see the camera and they know what's going on, but it's just funny how there's no context to it. He's just sitting there around a bunch of tourists speaking speaking not their language.
I think this is between him and the other people.
They're scared of Rick.
The one little spectacle that survives today, anchored deep in the psyche of Spain.
Oh my
is
god, I
the
need a lot of
bullfight.
water.
Whether you actually go to a bullfight or not is entirely up to you. But anyone, for a quick sense of the action, can pop into one of Madrid's many...
I get with a fucking backpack. Just grab 2 of them. They have 2 straps. The fucking city has thieves along the streets. There's people that take from tourists, and he dares still hold his backpack with one hand.
At a bar like this,
Oh my god, I've heard about people getting those things snatched from them. This man knows no carefulness.
If you like bullfighting, how do you justify it with the animal? How do you excuse
It's
it?
an art. Bullfighting is an art. It's not about the cruelty.
How's an art?
It's just an art. It's a whole.
No, here's the thing about our family versus
Bullfighting is
bullfighting.
nuts.
We think it's nuts and cruel. We're very deeply on the cruel side. Like they mistreat the bulls, and there's no reason to just let the bulls loose and let them harm people, and then put the blame on bulls. You know, that's what I hate about that.
That is 500 or 600 kilos.
They're poor
There's,
bulls.
This guy right in front of him.
They just trying to live their life, man.
He's waving enough, and he's wearing this suit. And
His
people are
face,
so,
he's trying to
supportive.
understand.
They want to see him like doing well.
He's like struggling to comprehend.
Very popular, like heroes or popular heroes.
Oh, absolutely. Look at these photographs. I think they prove that the matador is not of Spain.
Oh
He's a
damn.
hero. He gets punctured in the torso by a bull's horn.
Yeah, you're you're either live long enough to become the villain or a dying hero.
Yeah.
Oh, they know.
In the hands of Cordobés. With Franco in the audience.
Franco and Hemingway saw the Babe Ruth of bullfighting. Al Cordobés killed.
The Babe Ruth of bullfighting. Which one? Wait, was that Rick who said that?
Saw the Babe Ruth of bullfighting.
Well, honestly, has a point. Bullfighting can be considered a sport, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, but he compared it to fucking Babe Ruth.
Cordobés killed Liston.
Oh my god.
A few blocks away stands one of Europe's most stunning palaces.
I've been on that side, but I've definitely been
built by
there.
Philip V in the 1700s.
We've been on the other side of that, haven't we? No, we've been
For
there.
years, he stayed very French.
Look, a
The
pigeon.
palace
We
was
definitely
designed
been there.
That I remember. We've been under. I remember
Remember chilling under
vividly.
one of those pillars.
Yeah, we chilled under one of those because it was so warm.
The
I was overwhelmed because of just how wide the bottom
over
was.
2,000
Yeah.
rooms
Wide.
with acres of lavish
Ah,
paintings
yes.
and tapestries.
The detail on that
king's
castle is
ransom
absolutely
chandeliers.
amazing.
Oh yeah, the castle was great. That was amazing. I
Priceless
think
treasures,
I have
and
pictures.
bronze decor covered in gold leaf. There are over 150 fancy clocks in the palace, all in working order.
I think I have pictures of it. Oh, that's before. Yeah. No, we've been there. Look.
Oh.
No, like
Um,
no, that's side. No, wait. Yeah, that was the other side. Never mind. Or have we?
Tell me you have not gone on the other side.
No, here you go. I don't know if I have to make sure the camera picks this up.
Because cameras are can be very.
Oh, hello, Jimmy. Welcome to the stream. See, there is the and Fazbear Entertainment. Hello. See that's the picture we got. It's a really pretty castle. Look at this pretty lion. I took that picture myself.
My favorite picture is of myself yawning while trying to get a picture with my grandma at the stair.
No.
But all this then, we see Fazbear Entertainment. We are investigating Rick Steve's criminal record and how he's insulting Spanish culture. To some
Yes.
extent.
I give Rick Steves a pass. He's trying to culture people about our culture, but it's just funny the way I don't know. There's just something magical about Rick Steves and the way he tells he explains things and the way he reacts to things that's just kind of funny to us as half-blood Spaniards. Like we know, we live with the culture, we know the culture, and it's just kind of we're just kind of reacting to it through the perspective of being from that culture.
It's literally half of our life, so.
Yeah. It's literally 3 months every year of our life.
It's like a third of our life, so basically, yeah.
Yeah. Here's another good picture I took of the front gate. That's a pretty one. But yeah, the castle's beautiful, and then the rest is just the fucking robot museum that we went to, and I met a Now robot. I still had braces. I met a little Now robot. My favorite robot. They're the best.
So yeah, surprisingly unlike how fantasy portrays it, real castles, you don't just walk up to the throne room. It's actually a lot of rooms you have to go through to go to the throne room.
Yeah, the throne room is like deep in the castle. Here's a picture I took from within the
Castle?
palace.
Well, I remember going downstairs and seeing like the giant armory of all the like medieval armor.
Oh, yeah,
weapons
that's
and
right.
stuff. We didn't get a picture of that, unfortunately.
Yes.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
you with that. You can clearly see the head.
Oh yeah, this guy basically saw me and kidnapped me and forced me to take a picture with him. It was kind of terrifying, honestly.
There was another guy that did it way better. This guy, you could just see his head.
And yeah, it's like an overpressed amount for the picture. It's ridiculous.
I love this. That was right when you entered the castle. That big emblem there. Anyway,
let's continue our journey with Rick Steves.
Let's continue our Rick Steves journey.
Portraits of past royal residents. These are by the great Spanish painter Goya. Decorate.
Goya is a really good painter. I saw a lot of his work at the El Prado.
In the lavish throne room, golden lions tread red velvet, symbolizing the might of the monarchy, whose coat of arms incorporated many realms and whose empire spanned both hemispheres.
Yeah, that's the throne room we saw. But we only saw it from the side.
Duh.
Above the throne, the ceiling fresco by Tiepolo celebrates that vast Spanish empire upon which the sun never set. A rainbow leads to a macho red-caped conquistador and American Indians, just some more distant Spanish subjects.
Oof.
Oh, rip. The portrayal.
Philip V,
But, you
the
know,
grandson
it's
of
just
Francis
at
King
their
Louis
time.
XIV, began the Bourbon dynasty, which continued into the 21st century with the popular King Juan Carlos. The palace
Ooh,
is
that
still
one. I
used
remember
for
that.
formal
It
state
was,
ceremonies
but that
and
one was
receptions.
like, they had it all set up when we were there, didn't they?
Guests at this bowling
Yeah.
lane-sized table.
Yeah.
I think.
They did have it
The
set up.
King's
I think I have a
Courtyard,
picture. Do I
it's
have a picture
enjoyed
of
by
it?
all the people of Madrid. And this plaza is another example
I don't
of
know,
how
I don't
throughout
think I
Europe,
have one.
energetic governments are turning formerly car-congested wastelands into charming public spaces. Madrid's mayor is nicknamed the Mole for all the digging he's done. Where's all the traffic? Under your feet.
I don't remember seeing that.
And so is the
The
subway.
metro is pretty cool, I guess.
Madrid's subway is simple,
The
Yeah.
first one in
and
after
cheap.
Subway.
Ticket 10 packs save money and can be shared by several travelers.
You never.
The city's broad streets
Huh?
can be hot and exhausting.
Okay, we never got help from anyone. We had to figure things out when we went to the Subway.
Yeah.
This guy's privileged.
A subway
This guy is privileged. He just go. Rick Steves
Look how
just.
tall he is compared to everyone else. Like, Jesus Christ.
Rick Steves just goes over there, says "Hola," slides some money under there, and be like, "You know what to do," and they just let him on in.
Your wife is safe for another day.
Your wife is safe for another day. Look at this man.
But the camera guy, did he have to get on a Subway?
I don't know what they did.
and simply follow the signs.
I hate how he's. I hate how he. Bruh, I held my back. Okay, it may look stupid, but holding onto both straps of your backpack is a hella good idea. I've heard so much about there's a lot of thieves in Madrid. You know, of course, all the tourists and stuff. People take advantage of that. It's just a pet peeve of mine how this guy he's just holding it by one strap. He thinks he's so cool as he stomps right by the signs.
For dinner in Madrid, it's a movable feast. For maximum fun, people, and atmosphere,
What are you
do
doing?
the Tapatanga. It's a time-honored tradition of going from one bar to the next, lunching, drinking, and socializing.
I
When
do
it
not
comes
want
to
to
variety,
ask.
Madrid is Spain's tapas capital. Grab a toothpick and stab something strange.
Yes, that's how it works.
While Spaniards
Oh,
don't eat
yeah,
dinner until
portable.
9 or 10 o'clock, with a meal like this, I can eat early and still go local.
Go local.
For starters, we're going for one of Madrid's quirkiest snacks, and this spot is named for it. La Orrea de Oro, sautéed pig's ears.
This man, maybe he has trouble pronouncing it. All right, maybe he does, and I'm sorry to the guy, but who the fuck becomes a travel agent? He has a travel agency and goes to the trouble going to these countries, and he doesn't even attempt to say these things right. What was the place called? La Oreja de Oro. La Oreja de Oro. That's not really that hard to say. But he says La Orega de Oro.
X, and this spot is named for it. La Orrea de Oro, sautéed pig's
He
ears.
tried.
Pig's
I give
ears
him
are
A for
favorite,
effort.
And Jaime is a frantic one-man show who somehow gets everything just right.
Props to that guy.
The golden ear. That's actually a badass thing.
They're like watching like a peasant, like, hey!
This
Hey!
wine is like house-made wine from the northwest of Spain, from
It's like pouring, like, yeah. Like, he's pouring and doing the work so no one will kill him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that badass. Prepare that food.
This is the cartilage, actually. This is sauteed with a little bit of olive oil, Spanish paprika, and parsley.
No, next time we go to Madrid, we need to find La Oreja de Oro. That's like a fucking filming spot now.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Wow. Pig's ears. I never thought I'd be eating actual pig's ears.
Pig's ears.
Just up the street, Casa Tony is run by Tony. He's popular for
Tony.
his refreshing.
Look at, he still has the 2003.
Is it 2014 or 2003? I can't tell.
He's run
It's
by
probably 2014, but I couldn't post it.
This is.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, my grandma still has like a 2002 calendar on the side of her fridge.
She still hasn't changed yet. Probably.
She still hasn't changed it. No, it was in the closet. It was in the.
Oh yeah.
It's in the closet.
He's popular for his refreshing gazpacho.
I
Cold
think
tomato
this.
and
Yes, a spoon.
Carlos.
Oh my god, the way he holds the spoon! The way he fucking holds the spoon!
Look at his face. He is noticing
He's
that.
like, why are you holding it like that, you devil?
He's restraining himself from saying something.
Who's pinging me? Oh, someone's pinging me from the server. Anyway, we're down to 2 viewers again. We had like 5 earlier. That's cool. Jimmy, the man and dog bots, please. I have the and man dog bots, please. I don't know what you mean by that, but thank you, Sean. Very cool. The way he holds the spoon annoys the shit out of me. Is he trying to respect the culture? Is he trying to respect the spoon and respect the food? Or is that just how he holds spoons? I want to know. Why is he holding a spoon like that? I don't hold my pencil like this. I don't write it like this. I hold a spoon like this, dude. What the fuck is it? What is this? Who holds a spoon like that?
It gets worse.
It gets
You
much
know
worse.
what's coming next.
It gets much worse.
Yeah, gazpacho is like a vegetable soup.
Look at the way he's.
He's like watching. He notices. He's like trying not to say.
He's not even putting the whole spoon in his mouth. He's just like. He's just like, take a little tiny sip of it. Like it's gonna fucking poison him.
Vegetable soup with a tomato base.
But cold.
It's very refreshing. Yeah, it's cold.
It's nice. Yeah.
At Tony's, you can
It's
have
nice.
potatoes con chorizo, potatoes brava,
Oh
mystery meats, and the house vermouth. Don't worry about paying until you're ready to go. Then ask for la cuenta, the bill.
La cuenta. La cuenta. La cuenta.
Next, it's la casa del abuelo.
Abuelo. Abuelo. Abuelo.
Okay, people can pronounce it however the fuck they want. It just weirdly annoys me so much
It's a pet peeve.
it's a pet peeve. Knowing the way el abuelo, not el abuelo, el abuelo, el abuelo. It's not that hard to say.
Is this how a French person feels when I try to speak French?
Yes, this is exactly like
I feel so sorry for them.
I felt this pain I felt this pain in my French teacher when I pronounced things wrong. She was like, "Oh my god, I hate this class." But I guess it's just an inheritance, just the whole thing. Oh my god. It's just el abuelo. It's not that hard.
Don't worry, the worst part is coming up.
The worst part is yet to come.
Plates of tasty shrimp and prawns.
Oh yeah.
Gambas al ají.
Gambas.
Shrimp sauteed with garlic. And gambas al
Gambas.
plancha, grilled shrimp. A glass of the house
Gambas.
water right out of the keg is incredibly cheap. The litter on the floor is normal.
That's
where
normal.
people traditionally toss their trash in the shelves.
You saw trash on the floor, and that was completely normal. I'm
Wait,
pretty sure
actually-
litter is not completely normal.
Actually, wait. Now, it might be a thing with the store. This is not. Please don't litter. This might be just a thing that the restaurant does, and they just come around and sweep it. They just. I guess it's a part of their service, where they just don't want people to worry about where it goes. They just throw it on the floor and then someone comes and sweeps it up later. I do not recommend. There's a lot of litter. Oh my god, in the streets and shit. It's really disgusting.
Just don't think it's normal for every restaurant. Because it is not.
Don't think it's normal for every restaurant because that shit is not. Do not litter. It's still disgusting. It's still a big problem. That you see in the streets.
I think this is kind of a disgusting health food violation.
This is also has to be a health violation. This is probably just a service they do to make people feel worry free, but that's kind of disgusting. I don't like that. The fuck.
Poor people.
For a sweet late night finale, enjoy pudding with hot chocolate and churros.
No, I know what's gonna win next. I forgot about this. Oh my god.
You don't want to hear it, don't you?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it.
You must.
Churros are the favorite local donut.
Don't call it a donut.
A churro, a donut?
A churro's not a donut. Stop. He compared the bullfighters to Babe Ruth. And he compares churros to donuts.
Churros are a special South and Central American donut sticks. This sweet treat was adopted from Spain and often called the Mexican donuts. Churros are tube-shaped unyeast sticks of dough, right after the starch pastry bag, fried in oil and rolled in sugar, depending on what you like.
I mean, donut maybe donut is an appropriate name, but it already has a name. It's called churros. And the word donut is just so American it hurts.
But yeah, it's made of dough, but it doesn't mean it's a donut. A donut, when you think of a donut, you think of like, a donut. American donut. But this
Homer donut. Oh my god. I mean, Spain does, they do have their donuts. Spain, they have really good donuts over here. They're like actual legit
Churro donuts are like completely different things.
But churros are like their own special cultural thing. Churros con chocolate is literally the best thing ever. And it pains me to hear this man fucking rub fucking dirt on my culture by calling it a fucking donut.
Duncan Chat, recalling highlights of the day and looking forward to tomorrow.
I miss churros though.
We're side tripping. A short.
You know what we need to do this summer? We actually need to. I always say I'm going to document my summers, and I never do. This time, we have to.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to do everything. We have to do everything right that Rick Steves does wrong. We have to undo this man's wrongs. We have to pronounce things right. We have to call them by their actual name.
San Lorenzo de El
Fix this guy's crimes.
We have to fix this guy's crime.
No, I have not been here.
We have to reverse this guy's criminal record. I need some cheese puffs.
Needed a suitably grand palace to establish his family dynasty. The Spanish branch of the
I shouldn't be eating these while we're watching something so Spanish. But whatever. Do you want some cheese puffs?
No.
You don't like cheese
I don't
puffs?
want fat Cheetos, thank you very much.
I don't want fat Cheetos.
El Escorial was built during the Reformation, a time when Catholic Spain was defending the church against Protestant heretics. The enigmatic,
really pretty.
and extremely Catholic King Philip II
What did it spell?
the Counter-Reformation.
That was a lid.
Today, it's packed with history and art, offering an evocative trip back to Spain's most fascinating age.
Do I need to watch this? No, it's fine. So.
El Escorial was more than an impressive palace for a divine monarch. It was
He's
a
talking
grand
pretty
mausoleum
loud
Spain's
for
royal
being in a
family.
museum.
It was a monastery
Yeah.
that provided constant prayer for the king's soul. And it was a religious school designed to teach and embrace humanism.
I haven't been here, though.
within The Catholic faith.
Gotta go to the museum.
King Philip built in austerity, plain white walls, and bare bones chandeliers. His simple bed, with a mattress that's not even queen size, came with a view. of the high altar in the basilica just next door. The basilica, the architectural and spiritual heart of the complex, is dedicated to the martyr Saint Lawrence.
Wait, we have been there.
We have not.
Or was it a different one?
Probably thinking of Santiago because of the size.
No, we went to a different. We went to a church like that one. No, the arches were more gothic. The arches were more.
It's a different church.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Same type of thing. It was like really tall. Wait, let's see. I don't know if we were allowed pictures in there.
I don't know. I really remember. Duh. So those levels. I literally remember you like taking pictures or something in there.
I took pictures. I just don't know where they went. I don't know, I remember going to a church like that. We went somewhere.
Somewhere we went to. I wasn't sure what.
We went somewhere. We're just not sure where. Remember didn't I take my automaton to Madrid?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Painting of the flame-engulfed grill with St. Lawrence meeting his fiery death. Downstairs, the royal pantheon is the gilded resting place of 4 centuries of Spanish kings and queens. There's a strict filing system. The first and greatest, Charles V, and his queen, flank the altar on the top shelf. Their son, Philip II, rests below Charles and opposite his wife, and so on. Because kings might have married more than once, to make it here, a woman needed to be both queen and mother of the king.
Anyway,
The immense library shows that knowledge was a priority.
even though there's like dozens of water bottles there on the floor, I'm gonna go refill this one.
What's wrong with you?
With a burst of color.
Yes.
The elaborate model constructed.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. And you sit there and list all the reasons why Rick Steve is a criminal. Or something, I don't know.
Do you guys like anime? Take that as a yes. So yeah, Rick Steves is a pedophile, and that's why he's been committed several war crimes.
Pedophile, what?
I haven't showed you guys a picture of the guy with him with a hammer, haven't I?
Oh
We
yeah.
haven't showed him Hammer Steves.
Oh yeah, he had a hammer for some reason.
I didn't want to know the context behind that.
After
Anyways.
insists on proving that the solar system revolves unmistakably around the Earth. As you leave, a book above the door warns you'll be excommunicated if you take a book without checking it out. Who needs late fees when you hold the keys to eternal damnation?
Yeah.
The emotional intensity of Spanish culture can be experienced in its royal palaces, but it's most riveting in the music and dance of its people. It's time for flamenco.
Oh no.
While Sevilla is the home of flamenco, Madrid draws Spain's top artists. The singing and dancing gives you an exotic whiff of the Arabic.
This-
It looks like Spanish Ted
influences on
Cruz.
Spanish
He
culture.
does.
Some shows
This
are
is still nothing compared to Gallego dance.
Others are light and designed mostly for tour groups.
Flamenco, you
Some
just
are more contemporary.
fling yourself
Young
around.
locals who come out for their
And
favorite
Gallego actually has some fucking, like, what do you call it? Choreograph to it.
I don't really like flamenco.
Me neither.
I prefer a hotel right in the town center, like Hotel Europa. This place is popular among travelers with my guidebooks for its warm and helpful welcome.
So that's like a real expensive hotel.
That does.
He's just flexing on his money right now.
and basic rooms with views overlooking Madrid's shopping street action. It's convenient.
That-
It's just right.
Shopping street action, Magada. Those are balconies.
He looks so out of place. Just look at that.
He looks so out of place. Now, I
You're just like people are like being almost chilling, talking just by himself, just like, just. This guy's unbearable.
Rick Steve is that itch in your back that doesn't go away for like an hour.
Can he just like be a normal person for once in his life?
Yeah.
Another thought-provoking
He's
excursion,
being
we're
overly
cycling
American.
up into the Guadarrama Mountains.
What? Guarda what? Excuse you.
Excursion, we're side-tripping from Madrid up into the Guadarrama Mountains.
Gradarama?
Guadarrama.
Radarama!
Rada.
This marks the Valley of the Fallen, an immense and powerful underground monument to the victims of Spain's devastating civil war.
Valley of the Fallen.
In the late 1930s,
That may be a
millions of
cool
Spaniards
place to
died.
visit.
Conservative
You
Catholics
have
in the
to
military
keep holding your
slugged it
bag
out
when you're like
against
running from
He still has to keep holding his backpack with one
This
hand.
war was between classes and ideology.
He's like, what he looks like is he's like a fucking teacher. He's like the
Yeah, he's a
elementary
history
school
teacher.
He's a history teacher, but he's like he looks like a fucking elementary school history teacher. That's what he looks like.
In every village, the right-wing fascists ultimately won. Franco ruled Spain as its dictator until 1975.
The sorrowful Pieta, draped over the entrance, must have had a powerful impact on mothers who came here to remember their fallen sons. A solemn silence fills the
architecture,
basilica. As if measuring sorrow and distance, this 870-foot-long chamber is far longer than any church in Europe. The line of torch-like lamps adds to the somber ambience. Franco's prisoners, the enemies of the right, were put to work digging this memorial out of solid rock. Franco's
That's
grave takes
impressive.
center stage. Some Spaniards
Francisco
come here to
Franco.
honor him. Others come to be sure he's still dead.
Wow.
But interred here in chapels flanking the altar are the remains of tens of thousands, victims from both sides who lost their lives in Spain's civil war.
With every visit, I stare into the eyes of those angels with swords and think about all the heroes who keep dying for God and country at the request of the latter. Another place to remember the victims of Spain's civil war is back in Madrid at the Centro Reina Sofia. This modern art museum has a fine collection of paintings.
Modern. I almost thought those elevators were scaffolding for a second.
Realities of modern war.
In 1937,
He still looks like this guy. This guy looks out of place, but like a little bit out of place. Rick Steve,
You can see him from a mile away.
you can spot him like where's Waldo? Like fucking. Oh my god.
Guernica, a village in northern Spain.
You
was
can
the target of
spot
the
him.
First
You could like spotting him. Spotting him is easier than spotting Waldo in a white background.
aerial saturated bombing. Rehearsal for the horrors of World War
But
II,
he's still yet so generic.
carried out by Hitler.
A true American redneck.
The Spanish artist Pablo Picasso heard the shocking news and immediately set to work sketching the destruction as he imagined. In a matter of weeks, he wove these bomb-shattered shards.
Pablo's
into
an
a 400-year-old
ancient shitpost
called
artist. I'm just gonna say it right
For
there.
the
He
first time,
is.
The world could see the destructive force of the rising fascist movement, a prelude to World War II.
Yes, I told you what's
Shards
going
from the
on.
bombing are pasted onto the canvas. A woman looks to the sky. Horses scream. A soldier falls, body shattered, sword broken. A wounded woman flees a burning house. A bull, symbol of Spain, ponders it all, watching over a mother.
Pretty sure bulls don't have their horns above their left
That
eye.
was just his style. He never had zany style, apparently.
He again, like you said, he was his ancient shit poster.
Picasso's painting threw a stark light on the brutality of Hitler and Franco. Guernica caused an immediate sensation, and with each passing year and war, it seems more prophetic. Picasso put a human face on collateral damage. Today, Spain enjoys its peace and prosperity.
And we just go to stalking
That's
random
particularly
people in the
clear at the
park.
Retiro Park. It's made to
We've been there
work
too.
for a green
We
and breezy
have?
escape from the city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have.
I
I've been there.
vividly remember.
It becomes
Child.
a carnival.
Oh God, what is that? I remember us going to that park. We sat down in the grass, and then we started talking about nudist colonies because we saw some chick with like very short everything.
Yeah, you
That's
find
a
some
weird
very
thing.
interesting characters in Richard.
Yeah, you find some very interesting characters.
And people watching.
But if you find Rick Steve, run the other way.
It's a long time to visit Madrid.
Yeah.
Opposite the park, the
I once saw a police guy with this like really menacing gun. It was like
Paintings give an eye-pleasing
I've never
view
seen, like,
of
some-
rich history from
I've never
the
seen a
golden
giant
age
gun like
to
that up close. It
Spain's
wasn't like a freaking cannon. It's like
In
really complicated.
1500s, Spain was Europe's
Oh, yeah.
crown,
Like a machine
flushed
gun.
with gold from newly discovered America and
I
ruled
remember
by
that.
this man, Emperor
And Charles,
Charles
I still have my
Here's the great
pencil.
Venetian
Or no,
artist.
it was a ruler. I still have like a
Charles
little
as
wooden
he
ruler
was,
from
the
them.
most
From there.
powerful man in the world. Charles's son, Philip II, though very
And the
rich,
Prada had the one
envious
painting of like
sensual Venetian
I think it was
beauty.
Zeus eating one of his children brutally.
Yeah.
It was
In
like
Titian's
cartoon
Venus and
eyes.
the Organ Player, we see the conflicts these people struggle.
Oh, look at that guy
Between
checking her
agricultural
out.
Pursuits, symbolized here by
He's
music,
enjoying what he's
and
seeing.
moral
He's
values.
enjoying what he's seeing, and then she's like, "Ooh, puppy."
Danae, also by Titian, is a virtual Renaissance Miss August.
See, this is what I like about
Falling from the
Spanish
sky,
people.
made
They're
royal to the
shameless.
aristocrats, the people who
They're
commissioned
absolutely
feel their wealth was
shameless.
blessed
I
by
think he's
God.
like looking at naked ladies.
Her
Can't
artemis
lie
Foch,
about
who
that.
painted
I stared
Oh,
at
that
that
was a
painting
good
for so
one.
long I couldn't figure out what it was
His
about.
oldest hedonism, a
Oh
different
yes,
thing.
this one.
His Garden of Earthly Delights, a 3-paneled altarpiece that.
Remember we saw someone sticking a flower up someone else's ass in that painting?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, in that painting, there's someone sticking a flower inside someone else's ass.
Then, foolish people chase after earthly delights, a pursuit that is ultimately a vicious cycle.
Let's see if we can find it. Someone with a berry on their
Led
head.
by the world's pleasures. Eating, drinking, sex.
You call that sex? They're dancing. That's dancing. That's not. What is that bird? That bird's huge.
What about that guy and the
Ooh,
weird
what-
blueberry thing?
What is this? What is that?
Poor guy.
Although this painting is really good, but I doubt that's sex. That's just box step
okay,
dancing.
this is a true ancient shit post.
This is the church issue. That's box step dancing. They're like the proper formation and everything. Anyway,
Lovers are suspended in a bubble, and in the third panel, the bubble pops. These party animals are heading straight to hell, a burning post-apocalyptic wasteland where sinners are led off to eternal torment.
By bird people.
By bird
Just
people.
desserts. Gluttons are themselves consumed.
Yum.
Good-time
Oh.
musicians are tortured by their own instruments. Gamblers have their party forever crashed. And a lecher gets sexually harassed by a pig-faced nun. In the
yes,
center of it all, a face peers
that's
out
how
of
it
this
goes.
bizarre nightmare. A self-portrait of the artist, Bosch.
He's just
Like, what have I created?
he's just looking back like, yes, this is what you get.
Suffer my
Spain entered a long,
creations.
slow
Suffer.
period of decline. But its wealthy court
How does
continued
dressing
to
work?
finance great art.
It just
Perhaps
does.
the most loved painting in all the
Oh, I love that one.
His last minute.
It's huge.
That one had the painting. This one had the painter painting the painting.
That's very meta.
In the painting. Had the painter painting the painting in the painting.
Skaz takes us behind the scenes as he paints a portrait of the king and queen. The artist paints himself at work, along with a princess who's watching her mom and dad.
Yeah,
pose.
there.
She's joined by her servants, the Meninas. In this wonderfully 3D painting, the unique perspective is that of the king and the queen as they pose. In fact, they can be seen in the mirror at the back of the room. By 1800, Spain was no longer a world power, but it continued to produce great artists. Francisco de Goya was Spain's official court painter.
Goya.
He dutifully portrayed
Oh, yeah.
the king and the queen in all their royal finery. But many see Goya becoming disenchanted with his patrons. Here in these vacant faces, he reveals the ineptitude of the royal family. Goya's painting, called The 2nd of May, recalls how Spain hoped the ideals of revolutionary France would spread, bringing democracy to Spain. But when Napoleon invaded, their hopes were dashed. On May 2nd, 1808, Madrid's working people staged a protest. French soldiers, with their Egyptian mercenaries, smashed through the crowds and arrested the ringleaders. The next day, this painting is called The 3rd of May.
Oh yeah, that
The
one.
French began
Cool
reprisals.
story.
Ignoring the rebels' passionate pleas, a faceless firing squad mows them down without mercy. Goya, disillusioned by all the senseless violence, portrayed common people as the victims of war. Thankfully, stepping out of the Prado, it's a bright and happy day in Madrid, which
Oh,
seems
that-
determined
I
to
feel that
celebrate its
sentence.
freedom and enjoy life to its fullest. While Spain remembers its rich and
Yeah, I have some
poignant history
pictures,
and
too.
shares it well with visitors, the focus of today seems to be on living well. After every trip to this exciting city,
Where
the
is
impression I take home is that of a thriving
Where
people
was Prado
with an
Day?
enduring culture which really knows how to
Using
be.
clips.
He's just reusing old clips. Which is right by the end of the video.
Permeated with passion, from its grand history to its love of life today. Let's explore more of Europe together again soon. Until then, I'm Rick Steves. Keep on traveling. Hasta luego.
I'm gonna leave before I get caught by the police.
Calm down. In the mid-1500s.
I'm going to leave before I get caught by the police.
Ah.
Remember these chips.
Let's explore more of Europe together again soon. Until then, I'm Rick Steves. Keep on traveling.
Alright, let's get a little closer to home. We're going to Santiago. Galicia, Spain.
We want to see the city.
There it is. This is more closer to
After
home.
over
Hell
100
yeah.
trips, spirits are high
Galicia.
as well-worn pilgrims reach their final stop, the city of Santiago de Compostela.
Compostela.
Santiago has long had a powerful and mysterious draw on travelers. This neat and sturdy city is built.
I've been there.
I've been there 5
Times
times.
here are cold and wet.
Here it's an easy travel. So we
It's like a 20-minute, 10-minute train ride.
yeah, we've been here various times. So
Through its grand
this
churches,
is nothing like
we imagine
Madrid.
a time when the city was a religious and cultural powerhouse.
Santiago's heyday was the 12th century, when the notion of Europe was still in its infancy. It was a place where people from all corners
I
came
remember that
together,
street.
shared ideas, and then dispersed. In some ways, the very idea of Europe as a civilization gelled during this age, and Santiago played an important role.
Apart from all the pilgrim action and its venerable architecture, Santiago is a workaday town. Its vibrant market offers a fine opportunity to sample the essentials of its hearty cuisine.
Oh yeah.
Farmers sell their
Vibrant
produce.
market.
The shapely cheeses are enjoyed by locals
Hershey
and
Kiss
visitors alike.
cheese.
And the seafood
Oh
is
yes,
fresh
the
as can be.
clams.
I can smell that place.
Me
A
too.
Galician specialty
Pulpo.
is octopus, prepared local style.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a food boner right in
I'm
front of me.
having a food gasm just looking at it. That is my food right there. Hell yeah. I can taste those spices and the squishiness of that squid. That is food right there. I can tell you right there. That is food.
I can see that.
After the tenderized octopus is boiled in a cotton pot, it's snipped into bite-sized pieces. It's topped with a mix of sweet and spicy paprika, sea salt, and olive oil, then served on a wooden plate. Eat it with toothpicks, never a fork.
And I do not like I do not like seeing this American redneck man eat my food. Stop eating my culture. You don't even know what you're tasting because you absorb it all. It just pains me to see this man absorb such good food. He doesn't even taste it. He's just
It's kind of time.
This language,
Just
Gallego,
out of
is a mix
time.
of Spanish and
Sorry, I can
Portuguese.
only
Galicia's
I can only
Celtic
absorb.
roots are particularly evident in its music.
Oh yes, the
Ringing
music.
pipes and thundering drums. The Celtic heritage
Hell
announces
yeah.
itself loud and clear.
Yes. Little kid.
But nothing can distract the pilgrims as they take the final steps of their long journey. Around the last corner, they reach the destination of 1,000 years of pilgrims, the cathedral that holds the tomb of St. James. As millions of weary yet exhilarated pilgrims have done before them, they stand before the cathedral and are filled with jubilation.
Cathedral is pretty impressive to stand in front of. It's pretty cool.
But the religious climax for many lies within the cathedral. Imagine you're a medieval pilgrim. You've just walked 500 miles. Your journey is done. Worshipping before the altar, you give thanks to St. James for a safe passage, and you reflect on the lessons of your journey. And if you're here on a festival day, the mass culminates.
Could you
with an
imagine an
enormous
infinity
swing
train
and
car where it's just the entire pilgrimage?
Wow, that I can see it happening. Didn't like Altar Boys put weed in that thing once?
Yeah, there was something else.
What was it?
There was another church. There were like altar boys that put weed into that thing. In the
No, that's another church.
yeah, it was at another church.
Hilarious, everyone gets high. What a great day in church.
The incense, yes.
Finally, you climb
The-
the stone
that-
Oh, yeah, I went
staircase
up there.
behind the altar.
It was
Oh,
in
yes.
Falls to Conquer, my favorite fight. It's stuck to Conquer and not the end, but I actually managed to at least touch
Embracing
that
him from
thing.
behind,
Yeah.
you take a moment to celebrate your spiritual or personal triumph.
Hell yeah. I remember doing that.
Okay, this one is more respectful than Madrid. I'm just gonna say.
Which one was the one where he said that he said Galician was a mix of Portuguese and another language
In Spanish.
and Spanish, which isn't right. Whoa, Jesus. Galician language is not. It is not. Gallego is not a mix of Spanish and Portuguese.
That's not how it works.
It is not how it works. And this man dares say, and there were people in the comments telling him about that.
See,
Oh yeah, he
for-
said it in this
for a
video.
top-
He actually
top
said it in this
comments.
video. Galician is not a mix of Spanish and Portuguese. Portuño is that. Galician is actually older than Portuguese, and its origin is the vulgar Latin that was spoken in Galicia before Castilian became the language of the peninsula.
There's tons of comments like that.
The Galician language is not a mixture of Spanish and Portuguese. There's so many people talking about it. Love this city is my second home. It really is my too. Oh my god. But that's why I'm so mad at Rick Steves, is because how he said Galician. Oh man. Galician and Portuguese were the same language. They are similar to Spanish because all come from Latin, but they are not the same. So next time you record a video, be sure that the information is correct. The other things are okay.
Thank you.
This is why I hate Rick Steves. My guy needs to actually learn some culture. And he needs to learn how to pick up a spoon.
I can't just pick up a spoon.
He needs to learn how to pick up a spoon. Oh man. Look at the. Okay, I think that's it for this stream.
We have to wait to show you the picture of Rick Steves.
Huh? What picture of Rick Steves?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about. You know, look at this guy. It's just
Oh my god, what is that?
beer.
That was him. Oh yeah, him with the hammer. That picture of him with the hammer.
I'm drinking. There he is. There
Oh
it
my
is. Look at
God.
this guy. That's a damn murder. What?
There he is with the fucking with the hammer. His next victim. He's got the hammer. His next victim.
My theory is that Rick
Do
Steves
you
travels
just-
Europe
do you
to
just
escape
call
so
it-
many war
Well,
crimes.
do you just call it your fan theory?
Yes, my fan theory is that Rick Steves escapes, goes to Europe every round because he's trying to escape. That's why he doesn't stay in one country for long because the police find him and report him. Just keep on moving. He's known as the Hammer Murderer. How come we never see that guy again, huh?
Yeah, how come we never see this
I'm
guy
pretty sure that's not
again?
the Spanish guy. There's a different eyebrows. A different guy.
Yeah, he kidnaps people from all over Europe, and then
After he takes him, after the travel guide teaches him about a country, he goes behind the scenes and kills him.
exactly, that's his trusty hammer right there. This is why he needs to protect his backpack by holding both straps, because his trusty hammer is in there. He doesn't want to get that evidence going being loose. Let's see what other pictures we can find. He's such a happy man. Oh, again with the backpack.
On the beach.
The beach. Bingo. Why is there a Rick Steves bingo?
Awesome.
Airport. All of the airport aesthetic. Baggage claim. Oh god. He was a born traveler. What? What the heck is that?
I'm gonna push her off and kill her.
he looks like
He looks like Hide the Pain Herald.
he looks like I the painter. I am not one for judging people's looks, but he looks like if there was a clone high version of him, he'd have the same slanted eyes that JFK has. What the heck is that? Oh my god. London. My god, that is majestic as fuck. Look how majestic that is. Top 20 no travel tips.
So blurry it came.
Rick Steves.
What do you do nowadays?
I don't know. Holding. Oh. Let's see what we find. No.
Grow a beard apparently.
He grew a beard. Oh, is that him today?
I think so.
Damn.
It's not him holding a spoon, unfortunately.
Portugal. Portugal. That's sad.
Didn't age well.
That didn't age well. Choking on the language barrier.
Pickle though.
Wait,
As a cookie or a pickle, I can't tell.
He's eating a cracker. Is that a cartoon? Is that Family Guy?
American Dad.
That's American Dad, Rick Steves. Rick Steves was an American Dad? What the... What? Excuse you? Rick Steves and Bear Grylls. What was this... How did this guy...
Why do you agree to
get on
this?
American Dad? Why did he agree? Oh, you broke the
You broke
cup.
the White House.
That... I'm saving
I'm gonna
that.
pay for that. Anime gamers, I'm leaving.
Anyway, I'm ending the stream.
If I don't want to ever appear again, then Rick Steves killed me.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, I hope you guys actually should turn off the webcam. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, Rick Steves is a successful traveler guy. I give him that. It's just funny how. It's just funny seeing Americans' reactions to to a culture I've been born and raised with, and it's just funny to see. I mean, obviously, you know, this is from all sides. You know, I know I know Americans too make fun of Spanish people, and that is completely okay. I know Spanish people get other cultures wrong. Everyone does get cultures wrong all the time. No hard feelings to this Rick Steves guy. It's just hysterical. The facial expressions, the way he reacts to things. I don't know what it is. I don't like judging people. You know, but yeah, I rate Rick Steves 10 out of 10. He gave me good content tonight. So yeah, I hope whoever was on the stream and watched it till the end enjoyed me reacting to Rick Steves for like the second time. I want to get I watched the videos already beforehand, but I wanted to get like a better on camera reaction because I thought it was funny, all the stuff that he did, like the way he held the spoon, and oh my god, what else? All the other shit this guy pulls. There was this other thing from another video, like he was checking out this like cathedral art. He was just looking at it like a toddler looking at candy or something. I don't know. This guy's facial expressions is just hysterical. I love the way he reacts to the culture and everything. Like sometimes he looks like he doesn't know what he's listening to. Other times he's just like an alien he's just like an alien coming to Earth and discovering it. That's the best way to explain Rick Steves. He's just an alien coming to Earth and he wants to explore and find out about it. Whatever. It's good. I totally applaud him for learning about cultures and, you know, traveling and everything. One thing I would recommend to you people is to travel. Learn about other cultures. Actually be cultured about it. Like, be cultured on cultures. I know how it can be a little overwhelming when, you know, people just kind of, they don't even bother to learn about the actual histories and traditions and stuff, and they just go face first into a country, and they just annoy the shit out of the locals for just being tourists. But yeah. I don't know, maybe that's what's so funny about Rick Steves. Like he knows a lot. He knows his history. I don't know. There's just some magic to Rick Steves that makes him funny, but like a lighthearted kind of funny, not like haha he's stupid funny. He's not stupid. He's pretty cool. I give him a big 10 out of 10. So yeah, that was Rick Steves, everyone. I know my streams have been lacking, and I'm still kind of lacking with viewers and whatnot. I'm still gonna keep on trucking. I don't care how many viewers I get anymore. I'm just gonna keep trying new stuff. I'm still gonna come out with all my new content. All the content that I quote unquote promised in the 1 April Fool's video. I mean, they're not promises, but they are things I want to do, and I'm gonna try and release and get out there, because, you know, content, especially on the Looney Submarine, we're lacking a lot of stuff for the Looney Submarine channel. We gotta release the virtual submarine world and all that. So yeah, also maybe this May, you know, and although I'm kind of getting to that phase where I'm starting to miss Spain, I'm starting to miss my home in Villa Garcia. So I might do more. I might get around to that annual, get into Villa Garcia shit phase. And definitely this summer, I know I say a lot, I'm going to document and whatever, and I end up not doing it. I'm gonna make sure I do this time. And I'm gonna rewrite the wrongs that Rick Steves done. That's a joke, by the way, but we're gonna do everything right that Rick Steves did wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the future of this channel's content. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.